was worth a look. Where's blue, black hair? Oh, July. Oh, there she is. Right. That's not blue, that's purple. You see a young woman dressed in a tight leather bodice, or bodice. And leggings, she smells faintly of cheap perfume, and her face, though pretty, is painted with garish makeup. She smiles coyly as she sees you, seeking some company, love. Are you by any chance amorous? She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you, and hoped I could tell him how you were. Nod? He's alive. Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now. Living in poverty in Ragpicker Square. He doesn't seem quite right. In the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
Aye, he was a bit touched even as a child when his name was Thodas. Oh, I've missed him so. Ashamed though. Huh. Me own work's no more proud. Ah well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hiver at any rate, eh? I must visit him soon. She looks at you closely for the first time since you've spoken. Are you a friend of Nod's, or...? Of a sort, yes. Why? Could you... She frowns, biting her lip, as if considering something. Could you give this to him? She steps close to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper commons. Oh. I mean, you could probably pocket that yourself, but I have 5k, so I don't need that much. I don't even need it. Yes, I swear I'll get it to him.
Updated my journal.
She hands you the pouch. I thank you. Go speak to Nod for me, and tell him how I worry about him so. I will. I will. Aww, how nice.
I'm gone.
I'm off to the southwest so I can sell some shit too. Righty-ho. Right. I just need to talk to anybody that can buy my stuff. Have we still got... What's her face? Iron nails? 9-inch nails? What's she called? Oh, there she is. Iron nails. Is it nails or knolls? Oh, it's knolls! Oh, whoops. I thought it was iron nails. Steel finer than a bloody blade. Are you coming in? What the fuck? We got the crappy jagged knife. Get rid of this. Get rid of the stiletto. Stiletto's also a weapon I just don't like. Even the high quality one I don't really care for. The gold ring. The exterior of this gold ring has a series of engravings on its surface, but you can't make out the significance. Whatever its past purpose, it might be worth quite a few coins to a local merchant. Morador's ruby. Don't even know if that's going to be used for anything now, but I'll keep it. Green steel knife. It's another thing, like I'm looking at it, I'm like, this could be good. Iron spike. Holy crap. Identify. You can't identify a damn thing. Oh, that's only used by thieves, okay. Never thought to actually get rid of his stuff. Oh. Wait, are they different? Cranium rat. Oh, as opposed to a dirty one. Oh, I actually looked that up, but I forgot how you do it. The identify thing. I did actually look it up at the end of the last session, but at this point I've just forgotten entirely. Green steel dagger. Yeah, I might as well get rid of the knife then. It's not that great. Yes, I have. Right, okay. I don't want to get rid of Morador's ruby. Wait, why has he got the sledgehammer? Oh, because it needs... That's right, identifying. Right, Mort. He's also got all the dirty rat charms. Cranium, it's worth nothing. Oh. Right, I just want to get rid of this, I think. Yeah! She has fish. We also have the vermin area, which I think is here. Crap, I can't remember how it works. Yeah. Oh no! So, okay. Phineas. I have some questions. I have some rat tails. I'd like to collect the bounty on them. Excellent, most excellent. Clamps his hands delightedly. Let me see. Turn in rat tail. Collect the bounty. Wait. Oh, God, are you serious? 4, 1. So, 1, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1. 1. I don't have any others. Cool. I'm done.
I'm gone.
Still don't remember how I do the identify. It's a weird spell. Oh no, I think I do remember how it works, actually. So if I go to duck on, I think what you need to do, memorize, these are what he knows. You memorize it, it's there, but then in order to actually activate it, I think you need to rest. Oh god, we're getting attacked. Yeah, just kill them all. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh man, that was a lot. Are they just gonna give me like rings? Kill this guy, then worry about him. There we go, we got him. Oh, there's a door here. I think I may have already been in it. Maybe. Nice. I'll go in it just in case. Okay, I have. Cool. Yeah, I think the way it works is how I said. So if I go to his spell, it's like he still has a power of 1. Unless it's a level 2 spell, that's why. Yeah. It's like he's got all of these slots, but he can only use 3 of them at a time. So in order to get rid of it, there. I think that's how it works. Honestly, I don't remember entirely.
I shall serve.
Oops.
All right.
But I mean, it's not exactly explained all that well. Did I pick up another weapon? Yeah, I did. Hold the phone. If I can get rid of the bronze ring here, I'll do that too. Yeah, I have. I can't get rid of the rings. Well, never mind. Right, now we'll get out of here. So, yeah, I think all I need to do is... is rest. God, my voice. I think I just need to rest once. And then once we're rested, he should have Identify in his, like, you know, being able to use it.
I'm gone.
And as I say, it's not exactly explained. Although it makes sense when you really think about it. I picked up a bloody dagger. I'm getting rid of it because it's worth nothing. Yeah, it's not even worth going back. I'll just rest with, what's her face? Alrighty. Yeah, because I think the way it works is he has to have it memorized in order to be able to use it. I don't know how it works though.
I hear your words.
It's like he only has 1 there. I think with Identify it would be unlimited. Probably. I would hope so. If it's not unlimited, that kind of sucks. Right. Maybe. Right, so I came to purchase some things. Obsidian earring. That's for a thief. I might as well wait until either we recruit a thief or... I don't know. I'm gonna say I decide to become a thief. Gold ring. Lots more money. Very nice. Right, maybe. I had some questions for you. Oh! Wait. Hold up. No questions today. Quick save. I had some questions. Are you a witch? Maybe scrutinizes you. I say no as to what I am and isn't. But what you wanting to know... So full bad for you, or for that you hound an old woman barking and sniffing for a juicy bit of gossip. I want to learn about magic, could you teach me? Mebeth laughs. Pah, I'm no teacher, no school mistress all set up to teach like them in the big fest hall. There's others somewhere, I'm sure, that'd spill the dark of it. You'd be wasting your time with old Mebeth, so you would. I don't agree, I think you have a lot to teach. Mebeth looks at you intently. Oh, I? Why do you want to learn such things? Ooh, because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am. After a moment, Mebeth nods. The arts may help, it may not, and you must not rely on it to shove all your to solve all of your problems. It's the way some of this dialogue is written, it's very confusing for me. She sighs, child, it's most like only going to add another chip to your pile of questions. I understand. Will you teach me? Pah, Meba shakes her head. One should make songs rather than make magic. Songs have more beauty, magic's been made dull, commonplace, soiled by the mob of people that have tromped through it. She squints at you, I'll teach you, but first you'll need to do something for me, you hear? Like what? Me legs aren't good for walking about Sigil and there's errands I have... Oh, I'd have to run. I'd have you run. Need you to fetch me some herbs from the market. It's Spirewood. Easterly and southerly from here, in the hive market, here's a sample. She takes a black seed from her coat and flicks it at you. Examine the seed.
My journal.
Okay. You twist the black seed in your hand. As you do, you feel a small bite. Then a drop of blood oozes from your thumb. There are tiny barbs on the seed, like teeth. Meba snorts. Careful with it. Show it to one of the fruit merchants at the market. They will know what herbs you seek. Very well then. I'll return when I have the herbs. Yay! So I can actually become a thief, mage, or fighter. All within... Sigil, which, to be honest, makes sense. Well, because it's the start of the game, it's kind of like... They give you the chance to decide what you want to be. I'm still going to be a warrior, but I want to become a mage. For one reason, which is to talk to Dakon and see if he can teach me anything while I am a mage. This thing could be fun. Alright, we're on the move. What is that? Oh, it's the... dagger. Oh, I could actually take it. No! Damn it. Right, so we need to find a fruit merchant. Is it specifically fruit, or can it be fruit and veg? I don't remember who sells who. Labourer. It's not her. Craddock. Let's go with this guy, maybe. Back again, my lord. I had some questions. Farewell. Oh, he was the one I bought the limb from. What are you selling right now? Oh, she sells plates. I had some questions. Maybe another time. Sorry. Buy cloth. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Blaster. Herbs and spices. It's this guy. Okay, we meet again. Some sea plums today. Arborian fire seed. Mebeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from this seed here. Can you help? The man takes the seed, looks at it critically. As it presses between his thumb and forefinger, he winces and a small drop of blood appears on his thumb. Ah, this seed's got a bite on it. I noticed that. Do you have the herb she's talking about? Can't seem to take his eye off the seed. Lad, I don't know if there's anyone who has what your friend seeks. To be square, I've never seen such a seed before. You would need someone who cultivates seeds such as this, for I have none. Very well then. Where would I find such a person?
Dated my journal.
Don't know the dark of that, friend. He hands the seed back to you. You'd be hard-pressed to find a gardener in Hive. Mourns for trees. Oh! I'm so glad that's a thing. Maybe Mourns for trees could help. Farewell. Yeah, if it hadn't popped up with that, I'd have had no idea. But of course, the tree man. Well, not too bad. I was going to say, I wonder if it'd be that straightforward if well, it comes up with the dialogue option, so... Maybe it would always point you to the right place. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh no, I came to the wrong place.
Hey, hope you didn't watch, Chief.
No, we're not.
Just
Nobody lives here anymore.
Casual.
That dude, he did live here, but we decided to tell him that we're immortal, and he decided to not bother us, so... You know. Oh my. Right.
Done.
Right, Mourns for Trees, he was at the north part of this place. He's around here. There he is. Mourns for Trees. Greetings, I had questions. I need some herbs sprung from this seed, can you help me? Mourns for Trees takes the seed from you, and holds it up to his eye. What an odd seed. Are those teeth along the edge? Barbs, perhaps. Where did you come by it, friend? Old Mebeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from that seed. Do you know where I could get some? No. Monster continues to stare at the seed in his hand. This is the only seed of its kind I've ever seen. He winces and a spot of blood glistens on his thumb. The barbs on it are sharp indeed. Perhaps you should hold it, so you can't help me either. Unless you can make that one grow, I cannot. Again, I've never seen a seed like it before, friend. Is there any way to make it grow faster? Monster looks at the seed. Perhaps if you cared enough to see it grow. Focus on the seed. Will it to grow. What? To your surprise, there is a crack, and the seed splits, twigs splitting from its surface like fingers. Instinctively, you drop the seed, but the talon-like twigs wrap around your wrist and will not let go. What the hells?
My journal.
Monster Tree stares at the barbed branches wrapped around your wrist, stunned. I think the barbs on those new branches would be more than enough for what your friend needs. I hope she can get this damn thing off me. Look, before I go, I had some questions. Oh no, I'll return it to her then. Thank you for your help. Farewell. I can't believe I willed it. You will grow. Oh, I was waiting for it to be like, you know, part of my person. So like I had a tree branch on my arm. Damn shame, really. That's cool though. I can't believe that worked. I did it as a piss take. I was like, yeah, willing it to grow, that certainly will work. And lo and behold, it actually did. There you go. If you ever want anything to happen, you just need to focus on it and will for it to happen. Just plant a tree and then will for it to grow and it'll just poof, shoot up. I never expected that would work though. What a good feeling. My goodness. Holy smokes. Where the hell are the other two? Oh. Don't know how the hell they were lagging behind. Oh, fuck you. Get out of here. I don't need no money. But I will gladly take any bronze rings. There's another 80 jink. Thank you very much. What? That was weird. It had like a red arrow for some reason. That was the kind of thing that it'd be pointing to an enemy with. That's why I was so confused. Whew. Boom, boom, ba 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 boom. I didn't think that Mebeth would be able to actually make us a mage. Right, I came to purchase some things. I didn't actually, I came to sell you some stuff. Just look on of everything. He's got a bunch of stuff. I still need to rest before I can identify things. I returned with those herbs you wanted. Now maybe you can get this damn bramble patch off my wrist. Is that so? Mebeth glances at the barbs that surround your wrist. If so, think it off then. Do so.
My journal.
Creaking and snapping, the black barbed branches unravel themselves from your wrist and form into a tangled ball of brush and twigs. What? It looks like a nest of dead black snakes. Mebeth snorts. Think it into a picture frame or some such. Something with more structure and less angles. Concentrate on the barbed ball, then imagine it as a picture frame. What is this? Oh, it's a test! I guess. I'm assuming it is. The branch ball creaks, the twigs bending and twisting until the branches have bent themselves into a small picture frame. 2 handspans on a side. Almost unconsciously, you imagine shape the barbs to the back of the frame so it can be hung from the wall easily. And, as an afterthought, you move the remaining barbs to the inside of the frame so it can be picked up by the edges. How's that? Mebeth stares at the frame for a moment and cackles. Huh, square enough it is. Good work, child. Good work. She picks up the frame and scrutinises it. This'll do nicely. Is that all you wanted it for? Aye, well this is enough, she sniffs. Aye, but there was one thing I forgot to tell you to fetch when you left last time. It'll take you back to the merchant square, it will. Look for the cloth seller Giscol. He has some rags of mine that he was supposed to wash. How long has it been since I first asked him to do it? You could have mentioned that before I left. Alright, I'll be back. Yeah, she could have. Bitch. I have to go back again. Takes so long. To be fair, like, travelling around is not what takes the long time, it's just reading the dialogue. But yes, it would have been much nicer if she had told me this to begin with. Instead of having to guess. But, never mind. All this because I want to become a mage. Worst part is, I'm going to become a mage, and then I want to come here anyway to become a warrior. So stupid. Oh wait. May as well take them both. I'm going back to the merchant, so... I mean, I'm selling them for a pittance. Literally 1 copper piece a piece.
I'm gone.
So it's utterly pointless, but still. It just gets them off the street. That's all that matters to me. I have. Right, take these. Thank you, and goodbye. Right, Giskall. Right, so... I'm here to pick up someone's wash. Mebeth the midwife, rag picker square. Blink's washcloth? Yes, Mebeth. Rag picker square? Eh, rag picker. He taps his fingers as if counting something. I know, I remember. He holds up a trembling finger as if telling you to wait. Wait for him to fetch the wash. He comes back with a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper yet so stiff they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with a greenish lime starch that they look like it would take years of soaking to relax them. How many times did you clean these? Giskall washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day, washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day. His eyes flicker. Giskall wash many years, always starch cloth on 5th day. Giskall's ritual, but they're ruined. Washcloth is Giskall's ritual, his voice is flat, almost zombie-like. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't need... Oh, never mind, just hand them over. Give cloth, he nods, then hands you the rags. They're heavy, it's like carrying an armload of bricks. Jesus. So he ruined the cloths. Well, never mind. I really hope I don't have to do this every time. Why can't... What's his face? Why can't Dokkan just teach me to be a mage?
Rock sings true.
What they drop?
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
He has the longest dialogue. During the teachings of Zarthamon. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can't increase anything of his. I always forget that. For a mage. I mean, he's a multi-class. He's a special specimen. Yeah, because he's got really high strength for a mage. And also the fact he only has a few spells. He's got 42 health at least. Still very far behind by comparison, and he only gained, I think he only gained 3 health from leveling up. Oh boy. It's kinda crazy. Right. Mebeth, we did it. I brought your wash. I think Giskall was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual though. She takes the stacks of the starch green rags from you and she examines them critically. At least they won't tear, she sighs, or bend. What was with that cloth merchant, Giskall? His hands were all scarred and he seemed slow. Mebeth is still turning the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art and other times the art burns you. Is that what happened to him? Mebeth clicks her tongue. Mayhap. There's some for who using the art is like breathing. They strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. And then there's hedge wizards and plain touch gypsies and fortune casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. Them have seen a harder time of it, and Giskall was one of them? Mebeth nods. Aye, so to speak. In some ways he's no different now than he was. Addicted to habit and ritual he was. She sets down the stiff rags, they clunk as she places them on the floor. Aye, now there's one last thing I need from you, child. This better not involve me going back to the market, Mebeth. Oh? Anything it does, child? Mebeth draws herself up and she glares at you. Even at full height, her head barely crests your shoulders. Wait, so Mebeth, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to keep travelling to the market for all these things, especially when you could have taken a moment and thought about everything you needed instead of sending me on the same errand 3 times. Puffs up her face, turning turnip red. Oh, aye? Is that your feeling on the matter, is it? If so, then leave. I'll tell you, I won't be wasting my time trying to shine the light in that mule head of yours. I'll do the errands, just tell me is there anything else you need me to pick up while I'm there. Only this, I need some inks for scribing some ingredients in one of me cookery books. I'll need you to fetch some from one of the merchants. Cost a dry B&M. Very well, I'll go and see if I can find a... Boom.
Updated my journal.
Fuck me. 3rd time's a charm. What a penis. So he's leveled up. He's now level 4. What? He's only level 4. Whoa, that's weird. He levels up multiple times. So, like, he'll level up to level 5 fighter sooner than he will to level 4 mage. That's bizarre. I also clicked his health bar. He's not even close. Jeez. Alrighty. What does that do? Abort current action. Oh. To abort a current action, all I do is just click away from... Like, if I went to loot something that I shouldn't have, I just click away from it. It seems to work. We're probably gonna get attacked on the way back. Would not surprise me. Oh, right.
I'm gone.
We need ink. From somebody with a K. Isn't that the fish woman? Oh. That makes sense, actually. Whoever said you sell ink, she sent me to purchase some. Ink, she chuckles. Nay, sir, I sell no inks. I sell no ink, just fish. Are you sure? Mebeth the midwife in Ragpicker Square mentioned you specifically. Well, Kosajai was me dam's name, and me granddam's name, so it could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead books, so only this Kosajai matters. No idea what she's on about a midwife in Picker Square, you say? She thinks for a moment. Don't know her. I don't. So you don't have any ink. Well, I can't say that's much of a surprise. I swear Mebeth is having me run in circles. No, hold on. Your midwife friend's not all wrong. I know how you can get ink, but it may not be the ink you're looking for. Oh. The ink I'm thinking of bleeds from the gills of a Bragota fin. It does. This Bragota fin, it bleeds ink. She frowns. Aye, thing is, that fish is not for eating. It's got a horrible taste, scalds the tongue. You can ask Miriam? She pitches her fish cell down the street a southerly way. She cackles. She might have one of them fish you needs on her pole. Go seek her out. Oh, I know who that is. I spoke to her about my identity previously. There she is. It's actually Miriam, I guess her name would be. Have you heard of a Bragota fish? I was told it bleeds ink from its gills. Hey, psych. How's it going? She blinks, then nods. Aye, that fish. That fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, unless it'd want to eat it. Difficult to kill, and even in death, it still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still writhes. Do you have one? Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. Have you a ball or a cup, perchance? Great! I'll go look for one, then I'll be back. Fuck, I need a cup. Where can I get a cup? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I actually have to make use of this woman's merchandise. Yes! Give me a cup. Give me your best cup. What are you selling right now? I need something to hold ink in. Do you have a tankard or a goblet for sale? Oh yes, many kinds. They range in price from a few coppers to several hundred. Looking for the cheapest one you have. Raises an eyebrow, she reaches into a crate at her side, then throws a battered-looking tankard at you. It's covered in dents, and its handle looks like it's about to fall off. This one looks like it was used on someone's skull. She smiles slightly. It'll do. Thanks and farewell. It probably was. She battered somebody to death with a cup. Right, so, give me this goddamn ink. Jesus, I really hope I don't have to come back here again. I brought a tankard, can I get the ink from the fish in it? She nods and plucks a fish from her pole. It twitches as she grabs it, and then starts lashing about as she begins to twist it like a rag. Nice. She wrings it until bluish black ichor begins to trickle from the fish's gills. When your tankard is almost full, she relaxes her grip and throws the twitching fish into a sack at her side. Thanks and farewell. Oh god, that's gross. Just wring out a fish. What is this place? Oh, just a dwelling. Okay. I can't remember if it was anywhere like important or not. Hot damn. Right, finally. I really hope this is the last of Mebeth's bloody quests. Also, these guys have attacked me every single time. I've come back. On the plus side, they gave me rings. Ooh, and coppers. Give me a ring. Thank. It's not a ring, but it's coppers. I would have preferred 3 rings, because that would have been 120 coppers. Whereas all I got was a ring and 14 coppers. Like I need money. I mean, I'm saying that like I'm broke. But I think I've got over 5,000 coppers at this point. And I've barely even done much in the game. I've just done a lot of talking. As I said, that's like one of my favourite things with this game, is you can talk your way out of a lot of scenarios. Okay, smokes. Mevith is tugging at the mass of greenish lime-starched rags you brought from Gisgol. She seems to be purposely fraying the edges, as if to peel them apart somehow. When she hears you approach, she turns. "Aye, child. Here's that ink you wanted." Mevith takes the tankard of ink from you, then sniffs it. "Prime ink. Fresh it is, aye." She nods at you. "You've done well, child. All I've asked. Now I ask you again, after all you've seen, do you still want to learn the art?" "Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not?" Smiles and then nods. "Yes, mayhap, child, mayhap. And that's not all. You knew who I had to see to accomplish each errand, didn't you?" Mevith nods again, slower this time. "Mayhap, child, mayhap. If and so, what did your senses tell you about them?" "So, Monster Trees showed me that my beliefs affect the world around me. Gisgol taught me that ritual is a wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. Miriam taught me that no matter how much I think I know, there is still much I can learn from another's eyes." Mevith is silent for a moment, and she walks slowly over to you and touches you on the cheek. "Oh, child," she sighs. You will be a master sorcerer one day, you will. You have the knowing of it, yet you've come to old Mevith for help, you have. What could a midwife teach